Hey ladies, so I just wanted to come and let you guys know. You might have watched my other video where I kind of let you all know I was pregnant. So I'm gonna try to do weekly vlogs, and right now I'm gonna go by my calculation, and hopefully my doctor will agree with me. Um, the vlogs are gonna be a little different this time around because I have two kids, a dog, so I've tried to edit them a little, but I don't have that much time and they're going to be around, so you're going to hear noise and things. So, anyways, today I am 5 weeks by my date. So basically, I'm 4 weeks and 2 days by the OB wheel because of when my last cycle started. However, I ovulated early, really early, which is how we ended up with a surprise baby. Um, so basically, conception happened a week earlier than it would on most of the OB calculations. So my guess is when I have my first ultrasound, I'm just going to hear the words big baby because the baby will be measuring probably at least 6 or 7 days ahead. So hopefully they'll just move my due date and agree with me because I'm very I know when things happened and I was charting and everything. And it was kind of I knew that there was a chance once I ovulated that I would have gotten pregnant. But anyways, the math is all weird. But 5 weeks is the calculation. Um, and I was over there being silly. So far I'm feeling pretty good. Um, like the day after I found out, I had to pee a lot. That was one of my major symptoms. I was also really tired in the 4th week and hungry. And then this week, I I'm kind of feel hungry, and then I'll go and I'll look for food, and nothing sounds good at all. Like um, the only foods that are kind of sound a little bit good are produce, like vegetables and fruit, and raw also, not steamed or anything, and meat, which I'm not a huge meat eater at all, but I am anemic, and so usually when I'm pregnant, I crave meat more than I normally would. So that's pretty much the symptoms. I've got my C-bands on. They help kind of prevent nausea. I put them on as soon as I get out of bed, um, and wear them all day, and that really helps me not feel nauseous. I still don't have an appetite really, but I don't know. We'll see. So right when I got pregnant, I was 138 pounds, which my base weight that I have been hanging around before I got pregnant was 133. So initially there was some weight gain, and I think it was fluid and stuff because I did all that peeing. And now I'm down to 135. Um, so I don't know. I'm hoping I weigh a lot less now than I did when I got pregnant with either of the kids. So I'm hoping I gained 50 pounds each pregnancy with them, and a lot of it was fluid. And then the real weight that I gained was actually gained during breastfeeding. That's when my body hangs on to everything I eat, and then once we start weaning, I lose the weight. So um, I don't know how much weight I'll gain, but we'll see. I am getting excited about the baby. It's sinking in. At first we were not sure. We only have 3 bedrooms in the house, and we have 4 people already in the house. So my husband and I obviously share a room, and then our kids each have their own room. Annabelle just turned 3, and Connor turned 5. So we have 3 and a 5-year-old. They each have their own room, and probably what we're going to do is put the older kids together and then have a nursery. But the baby will be in our room for a while, at least 6 months. So I don't know. We were going to put our house on the market this spring, but I'm not sure we're going to do that because we have to buy a van now because we cannot fit our family in a car. We could, but it would be a lot of leaning over seats to buckle, and we'd have to get all new car seats. Is everything all right over there? Connor? Is everything okay? Okay. So we'll I don't know, we're figuring it out. But I went to church on Sunday, and I went with my mom, and her and I went up and asked for prayer for the health of the baby and things like that. And then the person who's praying for us like paused for a moment just to see, if anything would be said to me. And in my mind and repeat was just, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. So that was reassuring to hear that. And I just kind of want to get established on the vlogs and have a starting point so we can see my belly and everything. Annie is 3 and she is mostly weaned. She doesn't really nurse anymore. On her 3rd birthday, when I put her to bed that night, I said, "Do you want to nurse tonight?" She goes, "Nope, not at this number." And previously, she had been nursing only at bedtime. But she kind of just ended it on her 3rd birthday. So occasionally, since then, she's asked if she gets hurt or something, and she literally latches for like 2 seconds and then giggles, and she's done. I'm sure that's because my milk is not tasty like it was before, and it's probably getting harder to get out for her. So she was done. So so I'm 135 pounds. My bra size is 32A right now, and I'm only saying that because I want to be able to look back and see. Because when I had Annie, I was like a 40 deep. So they have a lot of growing to do. And that was one of my first signs that I was pregnant, is that my breasts hurt. They were like a little tender. But I did Turbo Fire HIIT that night, and my boobs hurt, and that's a high impact, like a lot of jumping workout. And I kind of assumed that they hurt because I didn't have a bra, but I have really small breasts. So, I don't always need to wear a bra, but I was like, oh, it probably hurt because I didn't wear a bra, and I was jumping and whatever. So I don't know. Now I look back, that was like when implantation would have happened. So I would say like I had breast tenderness on implantation day. And then also that same day, I had a dream that night that there was a baby in my belly kicking me. I could feel it kicking, and I remember waking up and thinking, oh, that was cool because I'm never going to feel that again because we were not planning on having 3 kids. So I was like excited about that because I could feel the baby kicking. But apparently there was a baby in there, and I just didn't know it yet. So with all of that said, that's pretty much wraps up, from when we found out to now. I am going to show you the belly just because I like to show every week and see how I changed. So I have stretch marks because since I had Annie, I've lost 70 pounds. So the stretch marks are not so much from being pregnant, they're from losing all of that weight in addition to being pregnant. So I have this like thing on. I'm going to take it off so you can see a little bit better everything. And then that will be it for the week. See a tail wagging, our dog is back here.
And you say hi, George. Say hi.
He's a good boy. We adopted him. So, here, step back a little. Alright, here's the really small boobies in the belly. So, not much going on yet. That's my ribs right here. My hips, and I'm in a size 4 jeans right now. So that's it. That's the belly.